have the bomb. They've got loads of time and space to work with, but they're going to go quickly in towards the A site. Kyojin holds it down, 8 points of health remaining. And here goes Forrester for that late trade.
He may be seen on the kill feed going back in towards the jungle position. There's an instant move in that direction from him. And Masuta's looking for it. Off the angle of short now. Forrester with 13 HP, just trying to figure out like where Masuta is or catch him on the rotation. Looking for the bomb plot now on default. Not sure if Masuta can hear it from that distance. Indeed he can't, but he should have the information now. Although, actually, I don't think he's clear as to which bomb site it's on just yet. He's so far away from either one he couldn't figure it out, but now he realizes it is the A bomb site. He doesn't have a kit. There is one in connector, as we can see on the X-ray. Collected now by Masuta. But where is Forrester? Shift walking. That's a great gap for Forrester. I'm not sure if he found anything from it, but he's certainly got the sound cues. He's going to be quick, and he's going to be straight on the head. It gets round to the first half, so they'll want to keep it as close as they can. You can see that Lackey's down to a P250 and Crowd of a Mac 10, so perhaps we'll see a faster play towards this this B bomb site. An exchange of utility, though. We can see Lackey creeping close. Continuing to pursue now. He's going to try and make his way in, get stuck in the window, though. Isolated fights for Masuta, and this round is not going to go the way of Entropic, surely. 2 versus 4. Forrester with 8 HP would be a miracle.
Of being extinguished allows there to be a player on the top of the ladder still. And it's a smoke. It's a lurk smoke going through instead from Apex to try to make up for that. They're going to try to force their way in here, but it's going to be very difficult. Entropic are ready for this.
How on earth has Apex found a kill there? I don't know, but they're still not at the advantage Vitality, as Shox and Masuta have been lost. One of them lurking in the B apartments, and it's a full rotation from Entropic. With that lurker, they know what's happening. A clean shot from Apex. He's been so dangerous. Well-timed flashbang as Forrester rotates in towards CT spawn and eats it. That will slightly delay him, but now he's posting up some angles. That could be a juicy HG grenade for Kyojin, leaving him on 7 HP. He took all of that one. Lackey with a great angle, and these retakes for Entropic continue to be strong. 2 versus 1. Apex looking for one more to take it to 12 for Vitality, and there it is, another headshot from Apex in the clutch, keeping Vitality in this, and Entropic off game point.
Apex is so fantastic, just delivering when the
For the info, there's a push into Monster, but Lackey is here alone. His teammates holding down short B for the time being, but he has to deliver, and he won't. Vitality now 5 versus 3, have taken most position. Elian, though, on the site. And now he's got his teammate to help him from short B, holding down angles towards Elian with even more. Zywoo now 1 versus 1 as Forrester's been causing problems from short. HG grenades, but he's behind the pillar, Zywoo. Avoids a flashbang and delivers that last kill. Vitality now on the scoreboard as well.
Wow. Okay, it took a lot for them to get there too. You know, they won that battle in the... If Entropic can close against Vitality in this game. Oh, that's a big nade. And into Shox they go. Should be an easy cleanup here for him. Indeed. Now comes the USB to finish off the rest. He's got a teammate there as well, but Shox will pick up the ace. Nice tidy little ace there.
He's happy with that. Some nice stats for the HLTV. And some words of encouragement for the team from him as well. Apex definitely the man with the pipes, though. But he's been denied, and Apex has to deliver. He's not able to do so. Shox has them lining up for him, but he is completely outnumbered, and down he goes. 4 versus 2 now. And there's a minute on the clock for Entropic. This is not as urgent for them as it is for Vitality.
Yeah, you're totally right. They don't have to rush this. Both players on the A side. There goes Masuta. He's done critical damage. Oh no! Masuta's killing everybody. It's just Elian left to clutch this for the team. Entropic, they have to close it here, and they do it, Elian! He's picked up the second map for Entropic. What a finish from them. It was in question because of the sheer class of Vitality, but Entropic, they are here, and they're taking us to a map 3.
Down to the wire. Great effort from Masuta. Entropic almost messing it up in front of the site, leaving themselves completely exposed. Potatoes in their hands, but it's down to El. Lower tunnel, and Zywoo is waiting. Apex is baiting, and Zywoo is eliminating. He's picked up the bomb as well. That's very nice through the doors. You're not trying to shut those doors down. Lackey showing some of his rear end, which isn't going to get him a kill, that's for sure. Elian and Lackey combined with less than 20 HP. A great start for Vitality on the defensive side against a very aggressive Entropic team.
Yeah, it's going to be tough to really get much done here, especially with the bomb locked out of their control. Alien with the PT-50, unable to find any damage there, so it's looking like it might be a clean sheet. Those Kevlars are untouched, almost.
Yeah, looking pretty good. It's a promising start for Vitality.
They're in the round still.
Oh, we're still in the round.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I was a bit worried about that cutaway. I'm like, ah.
All right, well, hey, apologies. One around him somewhere. Again, if there is, then you can throw a single smokes across. But it does expose you to the short boost position, to this spot right here, and that spot right there. But once that's clear, where the hip of that CT is on the floor, where there's that lighter piece of ground, that's where you stand to line up your smoke grenade for CT. But he makes it to the sights anyway. We can see Masuta has made his way towards long, which is interesting considering he's got the MP9. He has found an AK-47 though, so that's pretty good for him. Apex showing presence in the meantime. Isolating the fights though, Elian. 1 versus 1 now. Can peek with the flashbang. And he still has the off angle on the right-hand side, won't need it. He'll just swing out on Apex and win the round with confidence in that 1 versus 2.
What a sick clutch from Elian. Just the 1v2 looking so calm. Vitality had all...
To be careful, especially around the corner of that smoke. So short becomes very important, and ZywOo has to hold it alone for now. I think Apex may be on the way. Indeed, he is. You lose long, you hold short. You lose short, you hold long. Otherwise, your retake is going to be very hard indeed.
Very important one there, and Vitality will actually have lots of players in position, but they're out there in the open. Nice shot from ZywOo for the cover. Another one from ZywOo, just in his stride. So easy for him, and now Alien at 1 versus 4 with the AWP, stuck by the car position. Bomb lost on crossover. They are swarming him. Alien able to use the smokes to isolate Jules, but ZywOo can't be denied. Taking every single kill, gets the ace there. Insane stuff from him, and that's what you'd expect on such an important round like this.
I saw the odds at the beginning of that round, and I thought, oh, these aren't really fair. Entropic could do better than that, but now I'm not so sure. Now I'm not so sure. We're in that time cap.
Good spot here. Oh, nice shot from Lackey. That's a good one to get. Apex by car looking to deny the pickup of the AK. But if Lackey has help, they might be able to get another nice shot, and then suddenly there's problems for Vitality. The flashbang, oh, and the swing is beautiful, but somehow Apex, he's so far from the flash, he doesn't get fully blinded, and he's able to tap them down. It's a good effort, though.
With the silence M4, it's so satisfying. It's like he's swatting flies. 6-1. This is a humongous start for Vitality. It's humongous.
Yeah, and it's hard to do this too because, you know, on the CT side, you know, racking up the economy, racking up the rounds early on, it can be quite challenging. Fortunately for Vitality, they win the pistol. That dangerous round, ZywOo just aces with the AWP. So since then, we haven't seen anything look particularly dangerous. Hands on Shocks, and Nickelback is all he can do to get some extra damage extracted out of this round, but it's looking very difficult. The Galil, the 36 HP. That said, the A side is completely open, so a plant is quite possible. And with a plant, maybe there could be some more as well. There's no sound cues, I think, that can be audible for the Vitality players. So this is a free plant. Where does he go?
Yeah, he secured a full buy at the very least, and maybe he can do more than that because Kyoto's got 12 HP. So there is a chance for Nickelback. Just needs to land one shot. Heightened armor penetration with the Galil as well. Never mind. And for a place of more comfort, more familiarity, just waiting for these players to come through. They both have defuse kits starting right now. Starting to line up. Masuta with 4 HP will hold on to this lead for Vitality and extend it yet further. It's holding the flashbang, but Alien may be the only person to swing with it. Okay, Lackey is here as well. Here is the flash, and they have to deliver now. It has to be now. It has to be right now with these USPs. An exchange, but there we go. Apex has been he's being fragged, but Vitality are getting closer to the site, looking to swarm with these T's, with these Glocks. But Nickelback with those Julies. It's now the time for the Julies to strike.
There's ZywOo though, he clears up the site and there's very little left here at this point. Crad is all that stands with the USP until he stands no more. Vitality, 14 rounds. Entropic, they don't get the key round to get their CT economy started. They're gonna have to force buy every single remaining round. There really isn't too much of a choice. Are they actually going to a save? Because if they do, they're going to be playing against match point effectively. I don't think that they. I don't think that's the play. Oh, we see a Mag 7 on screen. We see a Scout on screen, a Deagle, a CZ.
But he couldn't get the resources he needed. Now Olaf being put into play. That's a brilliant flash from Kerrigan. It goes in the other direction, and this is so stunning from FaZe. And boy, do they deserve this round win. Jame in the back of the bomb site can do nothing, and Yekindar has evened things out in a 2-on-2.
The nade's gonna go in though. Twist already low. That'll do damage onto him. It's he and brejchi versus Yekindar and Buster. I'm not sure how confident they are of this, but they're going to try. Smoke goes down, bounces too far. It'll let them sneak down the far side of the wall, but that might be too obvious as brejchi already staring at the wide side of it. There's two flashes on the CT side. They've got the opening kill. It's all on the Twist. Yekindar's going to find him as well. Just clean peeks. Kit down beside the bomb, but he's got one anyway, so straight defuse. Actually, he didn't have one. He gave it over to his teammate who did, and then realized there was one right beside him, but nonetheless, they've got it.
Man, that's props to Virtus Pro for bringing out that round. That was a really, really deadly hit. That was well organized. I thought FaZe was going to knock them right out. But those A defenders, and Yekindar, obviously, I think that was a triple kill it ended up being in the round, but those peeks through the smoke, deadly. Yeah, that was the first. Swing out, find brejchi. Go right back into it and find Twist. Man, this is going to be fast. This is going to be aggressive. They're even going to ignore the Molotov. Put out Kerrigan jumping around the corner. He's got pace. He's got speed. The dink is going to be cleaned up. Now the crossfire is set in, but so much utility from the defensive side. And what is that? Jumping P250. So much pressure being applied to Virtus Pro, and they're just going to hang on for dear life.
Yo, Olaf's got an op in the pit, bro. This just got weird in a hurry. What a shot from Twist. And now Olaf, stepping out, knows that they are likely rotating around. He's taking Yekindar. He goes to the Tech 9. Are we back in 2015? Is Olaf, the legend of all, going to step up and take the first map away from Virtus Pro? As it is he versus Buster, but from the smoke, Buster is going to make sure Virtus Pro stay alive.
Ooh, everyone breathe. That got weird in the best of ways. Almost vintage Olaf in the 1v3.
Delves at the coffins, trying to find the trade, at the very least. The close angle. The flash is perfect. Rain's got to fire into it. Twist is blind as well, and Rain now, he's running out of ammo. He's only got 5 left, and that is a solid execution to get back in the site, but they have forgotten about one man, and it's the man who nearly won it in the last round as he fires toward the bomb. Kerrigan needs to support him. He hasn't gone yet, but Olaf makes amends for the last one, and it's now 16-13 FaZe take Inferno.
Oh, that got so tough. FaZe, they just find the way at the end, and that's Kerrigan, the in-game leader, picking up the pace. And the round previously in that one is just like, look, we got the advantage. We got a 5-on-4. We got to pick at the B bomb site. Let's just go. Let's not overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Get into the site. And wonderful execution from FaZe off the back of a solid CT side.
Was indeed. Kerrigan looking a little bit stressed but relieved, if anything, as, yeah, joking with Olaf naturally. Look at him. He just looks... This is what I said about him. Like, when he's playing that way, he doesn't say much, but he just has that body language, right? Look how kind of smug he is with that.
He's just like actually find a cheeky 1 kill to alleviate some of the pressure on this retake. He's calling it out, but now he's got to get into the action. Jame with another kill.
Flash goes high as he backs off, needs to get toward the ramp. He wants to be able to control his own angle and not be stuck inside of the site. But look at this flank from Flit. He's going to be completely behind them. Saving's not even going to be an option. Sees them in the gap. That's 1. That's 2. Did he spot all 3? Doesn't matter. Oh, yeah. Get that knife nice and sharp. Get the shank ready to pull off a nice prank on the backside. Flit's got brejchi down. Kerrigan does get 1. They now know Flit's there, and he actually couldn't double up on his effort. So Twist getting Jame. They know Flit was on the flank. How did they not turn it? How did they not look that way? They tried to go onto it, and Flit covers it off either way. Swings over around into the corner, and they had to try and hold the defuse, but Twist was not in position to get ready for the kill.
They just picked the wrong choke point to look.
Now he gets the kill. A little bit too late to deny the objective, but it gives them the man advantage. And there's kits on both Olaf and Kerrigan. But watch Kickard, he's gone around the long way. He can actually surprise them from cave. Saw the gun barrel. Absolutely did. Fires in. brejchi's head removed. But they know where the last remaining terrorist is. And he's going to try and transfer. This square gives motion, gives movement, gives problems because he can see the bomb from that position. A nade over to weaken them up. But they're on it. They're on it and spinning, and he's going the long way around. Body block would do it, even though he doesn't get the kill. Oh, he just got that in time. There was very little left. I thought Olaf did enough to keep him off the aim.
Yeah, what again? Just another tough scenario. It's so good. We saw Flit just previously. Now here, those 1v1s around that are so easy to isolate. You could see Olaf just peeking back and forth, trying to find the timing, wondering which side he's going to peek from. And again, a clutch in the exact same scenario. It's the worst kind of deja vu if you're FaZe, especially because they played this round so well. They played it so well. Olaf did such a good job. brejcha did such a good job. And still, all of them as well. Good entrance from Rain. Good follow-up. They know Kickert's down here. Have to win it. Kickert's got one. And he's put Jame in a winnable position. One-on-one, and brejcha's got very low health.
Silent movement to get down inside of water for Jame, and he'll hear brejcha rotating around. Oh, brejcha thinks he's got the gig. James one step ahead. James one step ahead, and he's only on 12 HP. brejcha has absolutely no chance at this, but now a battle of wits, a battle of patience, and who will prevail? James gonna slide out, and brejcha gets the angle because the feet show first, and the patience of the man. He just wanted to get as far away as possible. I thought he was gonna go for the full wrap, and I thought he was done for.
If he had been, he would have died. Jame had all the information. That pause is phenomenal from brejcha. What a great clutch to win with low HP. That's huge. This is magnificent. Rain with a good first kill, the follow-up as well onto Flit. That was massive. And brejcha able to clean things up. And Jame didn't want to tap the bomb because then you lose track. You don't know he's behind the wall.
Where do these needs go?
He's behind the wall. I think it blocked the explosion. He just barely got into safety. He knew the danger point. And he's going to back away. 3 versus 4. 1 AK-47 to fight with. 2 smokes, 2 flashes.
Smoke out, Kerrigan to throw it. Flit will hear that to his left, but he's firing on the right, and the bomb goes down. The round is surely done now. As Kerrigan gets the AK. Oh, you never count anything out. CSGO! Oh! Kerrigan! There's the aim you want from him! And look how stoic he is! Look how composed he stays! And naturally, he keeps these moments closer to his eyes than the rest. Glasses resting on the edge of his nose, because he knows what majors mean, and he's got a chance to win this. He's got time, but Buster's got position. Oh, how insane would that have been if he runs it back to B?
Straight to LNZ. Game on now. They're looking for a top site hit. Clearing Rez. Aggressive from Yabi. Rez caught unawares. Plopsky doesn't have a chance. Huge. Look at them shoot the heads. It's just as easy as that. The round is over, Chad. 1 minute 27. Hampus could try and change the dialogue, but that's cancelled. It's just Yabi. This is his round. Zyphon, he had 1. Now it's Yabi's turn, top of the score.
Right, 12 kills for him already, and that would just seem so easy. You can see the flight path there. The only thing that he was zoned in initially was going for that CT vent. Gets that first onto Rez. He knows what he has to clear next, straight into the site towards Plopsky's position. A great round. And the fact that he's the guy getting the 4th kill on Hampus, who comes out of that fading smoke, is exceptional work. He knew where all the rotations were. This, it just fades. Oh, yeah. It doesn't matter. I got a head on a bloody swivel. Huge round from Yabi there. Now 5-4 in favor of the Flame. Right, 12 kills for him already, and that would just seem so easy. You can see the flight path there. The only thing that he was zoned in initially was going for that CT vent. Gets that first onto Rez. He knows what he has to clear next, straight into the site towards Plopsky's position. A great round. And the fact that he's the guy getting the 4th kill on Hampus, who comes out of that fading smoke, is exceptional work. He knew where all the rotations were. This, it just fades. Oh, yeah. It doesn't matter. I got a head on a bloody swivel. Huge round from Yabi there. Now 5-4 in favor of the Flame.
But they actually are. No smoke or mirrors in this case. It's just a creepy, crawly crab. Rez is hit by the warning shots, and okay, crossfire should be hard to break, and one won't cut it. Hooksy needs more and won't have the chance. Device, quick sequence of 3 to close that gap. 8-7. I mean, Copenhagen Flames probably not going to be dissatisfied, but they'll be aware they could have had a bit more.
Yeah, it's a very good T-half, right? 8 rounds is fantastic here, but NIP are the ones here who...
Hampus is ready to wrap into the top site as well, Roy.
They're splitting top here.
Incredibly passive on this, and Hampus has slipped through the blind spot. It doesn't stop Roy from finding Device, and from the heavens, Hooksy shy of the mark. Needed that one. Nikados contributes. It's still Roy, the main issue. Zyphon doesn't finish. On to Rez. This is still winnable. This would be an ace clutch. Is it just the 2? Not to be. Okay. That will be 8 then. NIP do take their pistol, and I love the game plan there. It did look like they did their research. You can see a big smile on Threat's face. I suggest that might have been his contributions on the half, just reminding them of the pistol they planned.
Yeah, just pulling that rotation, right? That made that top side a little bit more susceptible there. So good stuff, and it didn't look like it was starting great. The damage exchange in the favor of the Flames early here, but good shooting from Rez, and I think the one that really saved them was Plopsky coming out squeaky, swinging.
Manages his angle, swings in, and does take Hampus out. The leader of the Ninjas pack. More where that came from. Yabi, so good! So good! And when it matters most, he's battling for top 8 at a major. And NIP crumble again. It's just taking it in turns to be superstars here.
It's a 5-on-3 that's fallen apart.
Yeah, okay, well, Nikados gone. The 1v3 from Plopsky, and he's going to get the bomb down, so Hampus will be proud of that. Yabi's done so much. Can he do the final step on his own? He's got Hooksy, who has just about gotten down into the lower site through the vents. Yabi last spotted in control. He's opted for dark. Not overthinking this, Plopsky. He knows the bomb timer on his side. He knows he's got a good shot at Yabi here. Oh, what? A quick one again for the fourth. A big smile on his face. He knows what he's done.
That's crazy, right? I said that there are 3 kits into play. These 2 right here didn't have one. Yabi just picked one up now. So there was so much pressure on. Right, in that situation, if Plopsky gets the kill onto Yabi, Hooksy's going to have to play out that round without a kit, right? And that right there could have easily been NIPs. Once again, that started. Yeah, this started with LNZ getting a freebie. You're not going to get that very often, and they even got the second kill here over towards ramp. It looked good. They double swing, but Yabi gets away with one, and then this double up here. This is massive. His AK has been on point. Just reflect to the first half if you need that to be tested. He's been massive, and that's his 20th kill right there to get the.
Commit to the site. He's hoping they jump over him.
It's a massive gappy. Able to force that one out here, but taking their time. The flash is coming in.
That's brilliant. And LNC's his next victim. Combines with Roy. NIP uncertain. It still clicks out of Yabi. Clears out Emo. Surely falls. Will go down to Devices. Clock a 2-on-2 established though, and this is going to end quickly. They're coming in together. Zyphon and Hooksy fancy themselves a quick one.
Smoke for the bomb.
Hampus only a P250. They do have the smoke. And he needs a quick kill. Surely. Oh, both. Hampus pulls NIP's pistol back from the brink. That looked like it was flames all day.
And that's what they need from the leader right here. This man on your screen, sure, he leads by example. He loves the aggression. He gets in their face, but he's not hugely experienced, especially in these environments. The fact he clutches without one out, he can fire the team up from here. And if he can start feeling the game and reading it well, that might be a difference maker for NIP.
What an adaptation. I mean, I'm talking about the Flames. They managed to actually make that competitive. A 2 versus 1 established. Straight up engagement, straight duel. And that's 1 for the Flames, 2 as well. The Deagles connecting. Hampus clawing his way back into the site. They are in the open. And surely going to pick this one up. Only Nikados. A good Deag to start us off. And another device to save the Ninjas. My God, Nikados. He nearly had it in the bag.
Oh, wait.
That could have been something very, very different. Device holds his bottle though. Pulls him back. You can see not even a sweat on the brow. Just keeps a stern face. He knows NIP need him to stay strong.
That's crazy right there. That's insane. Like the fact that the Flames with that purchase, right? That was just a half by light util and a B execute. They played the retake, right? NIP opted to play the retake right there, and they almost flubbed it there at the final moments, but they do stand tall. Here's the first. Second is great. And the third here on the jiggle, just not able to convert towards A, trying to condition the other side of the map right now, and this is fast with that Mac 10.
Yeah, and Hampus is too far away. He can't hear it.
They're just running through.
He can't hear it.
They're already in.
Oh, but Rez contributes in a massive way. 3 on the spray. And the Flames completely extinguished. There's nothing left of them. Zyphon and Yabi, ouch. It gets worse. A bomb plant's great. But that'll be it. Hampus there nearly denies as well. Zyphon thrust into a very short-lived clutch. Well, you take those, don't you? Rez is beaming ear to ear.
Yeah, well, that there is a huge amount of impact just stalling out that A-rush, because you'd see the A-rush. Look at all these bodies just littered. The timing there of Rez to get in position and hold down the trigger.
I mean, I thought they were caught out, Chad. We cut to Hampus. Normally, he's calling 5 people stampeding through the halls, but he's looking to set up the lane play. Can't hear them. Rez just bails NIP out of what could have been a very uncomfortable round.
Yeah, and you can see that the Copenhagen Flames must have had a decent read of the CT setup, because to go for an all-in A...
Brew Rez trying to catch a gap, at least to his demise. This is a problem now. Only Deagles. And Hooksy losing his head. Hampus, that's brilliant. Off the top of his teammate.
Third attempt at getting the bomb down now, and they're going to be stopped again!
Oh, dear! Disaster has struck again. This B bomb site, the bomb plant there. Nemesis lingers in the smoke. Zyphon aware. And LNZ, can he really do it again? He saved them on the Deagle round. He saves them again. The new boy on the block pulls the Ninjas into a 6th. Oh, and look what it's done to the Flames. You talked about it. They could only just get another one out. And LNZ with Deagle or P250 is NIP's savior.
How has that happened again? again here to the Flames. They just can't get the bomb down. All of these kills while trying to plant that bomb, and LNZ in the 1-on-2 standing tall and showing he's here to play. Not letting him go. We've seen him before in crucial matchups step up when NIP have needed him, and now he's doing it.
No one has got more than 4 consecutive rounds now. Copenhagen Flames need to. And Huxi with a very quick solve. Love that. Give him the ace. He'll take it. A nice eco spray down, farming up. Sits NIP down. Puts him on his knee. And that will be a timeout called.
Ooh, the coach there was tapping Huxi on the shoulder here. Now, I said that NIP didn't have any timeouts left, but there was still 2 remaining right now. And I feel like this is a luxury for Threat to get into the heads in these final throws, these final moments.
Good point. He
right?
would have just had to watch.
Yeah, he couldn't have done anything. This was at the mercy. Right now, this is great from Huxi, right? But this is just a complete eco bash. You guys can see the purchase. They're running through Flames. He started to line him up. He started to knock him down. An ace nonetheless here. But yeah, just the fact that they get a breather right now going into another gun round.